Alright, welcome everyone. This is my Let's Play series on the Rainy Day Skyblock server, Season 4, and we're up to episode 21. Now last episode I did the first part of the prized fruits mission, which is to get purple colossal fruits for each of the trees, or each of the fruit types, sorry. And I think I did it off camera, but I was able to get the lemons. There we go. So I got the lemon one. So that's all cleared off. I'm now trying to get the blueberry and strawberry. So over here I have, this is my original warped and crimson generator. So I've got yeah, so I've got stuff in there, bone meal in there, and I just put one down, chop it, and I do have a chance for it to grow again because the because I got the pet to do that, but that one didn't. So I'll just take all these down and hope that I get a colossal purple strawberry, which I haven't been able to. Now what am I up to? With the study on this, where are we? Wood. This is the warped. Oh, do I need to get this to specialist? No, proficient? Okay. No, that's right. All right. Let me just check something, because I'm not getting any other fruits except a strawberry. So I think I need to get, yeah. So this novice is unlocked. Special fruit drop dragon fruit. Yeah, I've got to get to proficient before I get the dragon fruit. That's okay. Alright, so I'll just try another one. So do that, get that there. Does it grow again? It grew again. Okay, there we go. So that gives me more. It doesn't look like it's grown again, so just go all the way up here. Nope. Okay, and then I just stand somewhere, let's say here, and hoe away, trying to get the purple colossal strawberry. Now I have been doing this for a while. I think I started with a stack of the of these warped fungus, and I'm down to 25, so I have not had a strawberry for a while, or a purple colossal strawberry, sorry, for a while. So yeah, there we go. I'm just gonna pause this. I set up a little selling station here because it was getting rather annoying trying to sell these custom fruits that would not want to sell, so I just end up just doing this, put them in here, and they will automatically drop down into here and sell in here. Alright, there we go. Okay, so that's what I have been doing. What else did I do? So yeah, so these are all grown again. I'm thinking I might come in and chop these down at some stage. What was I doing that I needed? Oh yes, I was trying to get the get some clay. So I'll come in here and like, oh, so like I've chopped out the clay from the center there and from there and from here. So I've yeah, so I cannibalized those to try and get clay for the last for the fountain, to decorate the fountain. if I go back to that fountain actually, so I've gotten a few extra pots. I've got some pots on the corners here. I've also put some pots up here, and I put cactus in those ones because they're already really close to the cherries. I didn't want to put more pink there. And yeah, and I added quite a few lanterns, but I added the lanterns, and I think that's all I'm going to do. And I found, and I can't remember where I got them. I think I got them from my shop, from my depot, but I got the big drip leaves. Now I've got the small drip leaf and big drip leaf. I don't think I need anything else down there, and I think I put a couple of sea pickles or sea cucumbers or whatever they are, sea pickles. But yeah, I don't think I need anything else in there. I think this is fine. There we go. So that's my update on the fountain. So yeah, so I'm pretty happy with the island as it is. If I do want to expand, I can. I need to get 500,000 sky dust. So I'm halfway there. It is the area is still a little bit flat, so I might put like another little contour coming in through here, and then maybe another contour up here, coming along the back, maybe coming all the way around here, because this is all just too flat. Yeah, contour up here, and then over here, even here, it's just too flat. So I've got to do something. So yeah, I think I might just do some more contours. Yeah, but there's pretty much no more room left to build. So I will have to expand if I want to do any more building. At least on this level, I could go down, but it's pretty. I don't really want to. It's pretty ugly down here. So yeah, there we go. All right. So there's the catch up. I'm going to do some more of the fruit searching, seeing if I can get the fruits for these two, and then I've got the one for the mushrooms, so I'll just do the mushrooms all in here. And then I've got the, actually, yeah, what I might do while I'm doing that is I will I'll plant some mushrooms, and I'll plant some pale oak as well. So previously I did the red mushrooms, but I think I prefer the brown mushrooms in this case, where I'm just trying to get the fruit. It's all on the one layer. So yeah, so I'll grab a stack of those, and I'll grab a stack of these. Okay, and let's just move these out. Alright, so the mushrooms do actually need to be bone meal, but I can do that. So let's see, the mushrooms are 7 by 7, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I need to do 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Gonna fit another one in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I'm not gonna get another one in there. And then I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and do here. And I'll see if I can try and stay on track this time. I have been trying to do it. I've been, yeah, getting offline. And I'll do one more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do one more line. Now I'll do another one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and there. Okay, yep. Alright, so this will be just a little bit under a stack, which under half a stack, which is good. Then I go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Actually, no, I'll come from over here. So these, I'll do. Yeah. Start here. And these ones I need to do 4. And I'll just do 4 in between. I can't remember how big they grow, but that will do. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's worked out well. All right. Okay. All right, I might just fall forward this bit here till I get all of. Actually, I can pretty much only going to be able to do another row without buying a new set. So let's just quickly do it. And there we go, exactly 1 stack. All right, so I've got a little bit more there. I will probably grab another stack. All right. I've had enough of doing this for a while, so I will just pinch some of the bone meal and we'll see how many, with almost 2 stacks, how many mushrooms I can bone meal. Okay, there's already 1 tree over there, that's great. Why is that one not going? Have I not got that far enough? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. All right. Oh, I forgot that the mushrooms. Can replicate themselves on Podzol. Oh well, get more mushrooms for me. Alright. Why is that not growing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 again. What am I doing? Alright, I'm going to leave that one. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This was the one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, did I not do this bit here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There, okay. I'm not quite sure what's going on there. I just can't count, obviously. And we should be able to finish off this. No, I just stuffed that. Okay, I don't care. Alright, there we go. So, one almost stack of mushrooms, or half stack of mushrooms. I'll go and do those. I'll wait for these to all grow, and I'll grab those. How big do these get? They come out too, but then they can also get these, which then also come out too. And I think that goes... Yeah, okay, they come out quite a way. Alright, I'll let them all grow, and then we will harvest the leaves and see what I get. So I might pause this, have a break, and I'll take these down and see if I get anything. If I do, I'll clip it, and we'll come back to it. So see you after the break. Okay, welcome back everyone. Alright, I just got the message in chat that I got a mission objective complete, so let's go and have a look. There we go, strawberry. Alright, okay, so that's good. That means I can let's just remove these. I can stop worrying about warped. So now I need to do crimson. Alright, let me just sell this stuff. And I'll sell those. Alright, I actually need to change that to crimson nylium, not warped nylium. So I'll just go and buy a couple. I think I might have some up the top, but I'm not really worried about it. So crimson nylon, I need 2 of them. Purchase. Yes. Okay. And alright, so now I can start it again, put this in, and continue doing the same thing. Alright, yeah, there we go, okay. That pet ability, which adds the plants a sapling or a whatever it is, in this case fungus, when you harvest the wood, not too bad. I don't really mind it. Occasionally, like half of the time, I think I've got it at 60% or 66%. Doesn't quite work out that often, but if I plant a sapling or a fungus in this case and mine it up, did do it this time, but yeah, it just regrows. So you do another one and keep going until it stops regrowing, and it's great. Over here, I'm just going to leave this for now. I'm going to turn it off. Over here, I have already done one of the one lot of these. Chop down the wood, come back, and there is 2, 3, or 4 saplings underneath here already planted. So all I need to do is just go and fill them in. It's great. The really weird thing is when I'm doing brown mushrooms over here, when it's replanting red mushrooms. I don't know whether that's just the way that it goes, but yeah. So there you go. So I am one closer to my goal. as I said, I think in last season, I don't have really much anything else to do. Not last season, last video. I don't really have much else to do, so I will... I can't reach that, can I? So I'll do this. Alright, so let's just... So what I'm doing here now, because I can't reach up here, I'm going to just clear down the top 2 layers, then I'll clear down the next layer, and I think that should be enough for me to reach the rest of it from the bottom. And if I'm lucky, I will get the message to say that I have gotten the fruit. If not, that's okay, I'll just keep going. So this is pretty quick. As long as I try not to get caught like that in a hole, this is not too bad. Oh, I nearly lost it there. Right, so let's see. Okay. Is that it? Yep. Okay, and I'll also chop these down. Alright, so now I just need to do the next level as well. This is a little bit bigger. So I'll just go around. Trying not to make too much of a mess. Okay. I'm putting the occasional extra hole in the roof, but that's okay. Isn't doing too bad actually. I'm not paying attention to the chat, but I should be able to see whether when it comes up with the message. I don't actually hear it. I know that it comes up with a big ding when you get it, but I have my audio recording headset on, not my gameplay headset on, so I can't actually hear it. So I just have to keep an eye out for the chat message. I tend to see it. It's a little bit of a different color. I tend to see it fairly easily. Yeah, nothing there for a while. Okay, and I should be able to do the rest now from the bottom. I think my inventory is full, so let's quickly just go and empty that. Yep. Okay, and I will throw some stuff over. I don't need that, don't need that, and don't need that many sticks. Yep, okay. So if I come back here, can I fix? No, oh, not for another hour. Ugh. All right. Okay, so I'm going along the edge here, so I'm just going to try and get stuff on the edge that I can't reach normally. Like that. I think that's it. So now I can come back here. What? I've had that a couple of times recently where I haven't had the warning on screen, but my my tool disappears, and then when I go open my inventory, come back, it's there. All right, I'm gonna go and repair. I'm gonna leave this for now, and I will be back. Let me just empty some stuff. Not that I've got much there. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna go repair and I'll be back later. Okay, welcome back everyone. All right, so I just got another couple of the prized fruit. What is it? The prized fruit mission things. Okay. What am I trying to think of? Objectives. There we go. Objectives. So there we go. So I got the one for the crimson, which is great because I don't have to do that again. And I just got another one now, but it's not for the. Whoops! It's not for the pale, which is pomegranate. It's for dragon fruit, but that's good because I meant I can just keep going with the pale and with the mushrooms, and once I get them, I don't have to worry about it. So yeah, there we go. So I am basically I'm just going through here. Yeah, just grabbing as many of the leaves as I can, and then chopping the trees down. The replant or regrowth or whatever it is doing a great job in replanting the trees. I only have to plant a couple of saplings rather than 4 each time. I rather like this mechanic. It's probably been around for a while. I just haven't noticed it because I don't do much of the with the pets, even with the wood cutting, but especially with the wood cutting pets. So yeah, so this is a nice little mechanic. But yeah, so I'm just basically still going through here, trying to get the other objective, which is the pomegranate prized fruit. And once I get that, I can ignore the pale oak for now, and then just complete the mushroom one, and then I'm done. I have to wait for void to open to get the void ones, but I'm hoping I can do that whilst I might try and do it whilst I'm trying to get through the wood cutting. That's what I didn't do before. I was basically concentrating on getting the wood and ignoring the leaves. Now I have to get the leaves. What I should really be doing is, at least until I get the objective for that tree, is grow the tree, harvest the leaves, and then harvest the wood. And then that way I'm doing this mission at the same time as trying to get the study. I will try and do that in Void. I will also try and do that next season if I remember, because it makes it much easier. If I had have done that whilst I was, well, I mean, Pale Oak I didn't really bother with. It's the last one, but especially with the mushrooms and the other ones like that, if I had done that first, I wouldn't have had to worry too much about this mission. So yeah, I think I've pretty much gotten all the leaves I can from here. There's a few left over, which I'm not going to worry too much about. Yeah, so I'll just chop these down. I've got so much stuff in my inventory. I'm rather surprised I haven't made $1 million just out of these, but of course they don't sell for that well. It just feels like it. Okay, so let's just get rid of all of these. need 1 stack of those, and that's it. Yeah, I think I'm not going to really worry about the rest of these leaves. I'll just chop the trees down. So now this regrowth or replant or whatever of the saplings, it does seem to know where the saplings were for the tree that you're cutting down. See, these are the only saplings that it has replanted are the ones in line with where the tree was. So if I come here and I chop down all of the trees outside of the square, so there's the square, so just doing this, just getting rid of all the okay, so yeah, no saplings. But if I go in here and chop these down, which I probably should have done it from the bottom up, but that's okay. There we go. 2 saplings, 3 saplings, 4 saplings, all in the square. Let's do it again. So this is the square where the tree was. Let's chop these ones down. Okay, so all the outside ones, no saplings. Chop the inside ones down. And we're getting any saplings this time. I didn't get any. That's a bit annoying. Okay, try again. One last time. I don't think this one's got that many. No, it doesn't. Okay, let's ignore that one. This one's got lots. Let's go here. So all of the wood that is outside the tree, that's all that. There is no saplings. Cut down the tree from the bottom up. I don't think it really matters, but there we go. 1, 2 saplings. But yeah, the only saplings, so in doing this multiple times, the only saplings that have grown that have been replaced are the ones where the original ones were. So I think it only does it where you planted the saplings in the first place, which is great, especially for single planted trees. Mushrooms are a bit different. Mushrooms will plant where they were, but then they'll also tend to replicate or duplicate fairly easily and fairly quickly. So sometimes it looks like they've done it a bit differently. Okay, yeah, all right. So there we go. So getting towards more than halfway towards the void trees, the void prized fruit. Sorry. I'll keep going and I will come back later. Hey, welcome back everyone. This is literally like 2 gameplay minutes after I did last recorded, and I just got the other fruit for this tree, which I think it was the pomegranate. So if we have a look at missions and there you go, pomegranate. So I only got orange to go, which is for mushrooms. Now, don't really need to do those anymore, do I? I did do mushrooms before, and it was not having any luck. It did take quite a while to get the warped and crimson ones. So I'm not really that don't really want to get my hopes up for the mushrooms. So what I'm going to do is just cut these down. I will lay out a grid of mushrooms and we will see what happens. So let me just chop these down and get rid of the replanting and we'll see if we can get the final void prized mushroom objective. So I'll take a break and see you afterwards. Hey, welcome back everyone. Alright, I've just had the warning or the message come up saying objective completed. It looks like I was a little over halfway through a full mushroom harvest, but that was that's rather nice to get that. So let's have a look, and we go into the mission. We should have, there we go. So everything up until dragon fruit is completed. So now cherry, grape, banana, and peach, and chorus fruit. So I will try to concentrate on actually getting the prize fruit mission, so the leaves or the fruits and the wood for void, and hopefully that will mean I won't need to do this all that much. But yeah, so there we go. All right, so I will finish harvesting this. Takes a little bit of time, but at least with flying and the axe, it pretty much insta break. So doesn't take too long. I've already done the really tall ones just to get them out the way. As it is here, I can just fly back and forth in as long as I need. So here I can just go down here and just do this, and I get quite a bit of it. All right. Okay. Well, thankfully, at least for now, that's that mission done. The only other missions that I can think of doing, I could try the obsidian. I don't really want to, because I think I'd rather wait till I get a better pick. I could try the food one, seeing how much of the food I can actually create. I don't know whether there's anything that is void specific in there. I might just do a bit of research. Pardon me, do a bit of research. Not really much use looking into the discs one, although I could create my music player, automatic disc player, so that I can have some nice music when I'm up the top. But I think I've only got like 3 different discs at the moment, so I'd have to go either secondhand scrounging or do a lot of dungeons, which I don't really want to do. I mean, I do have to do some dungeons because I've only got 2 out of the 10 for Underworld, so I do still have to do some dungeons, so that might be something that I will look at. Whoop, low durability. Can I fix it? I don't think I can. No, not for another 45 minutes. Alright, okay. Alright, well, there we go. So I'll finish clearing this off, and I'll come back and we'll see what else we can do. Okay, welcome back everyone. Alright, so as you can see, I'm in the pet area. Now what I have done is I've gotten some... what is it? I rearranged my scales in my clash armor a little bit. So I added some dungeoneering in with my bossing. So if we actually have a look at my, actually I'll just go in here and look by here. So I've got bossing on that, and then I've got quite a bit of dungeoneering on that one. I actually got Dragon Slayer as the bonus. I had to recycle that one, and then I've got a bit of dungeoneering on that one as well. That's the one I've been trying to get Knight back onto, and then there I've got a little bit of bossing. I might redo that one, but I think I'm happy with that. But that gives me that gives me 317 Dungeoneer and 400 and something bossing. Not really worried about the bossing at the moment, but the Dungeoneering has improved the pet area greatly. If I had have known it was this great, I would have done this a long time ago. So that just got me 75. 75 does seem to be the maximum at this level, but the other thing is that I'm getting quite a lot of chrome packs. So if I go have a look at 90, well there you go. So that is an increase. Before I seem to be getting 75. I did that last Dungeoneering on that which brings it up to 90. So that means I'm in this area here anyway, where it's where the mushrooms are. I'm doing really well. Now, I have been actually without any eggs in my hatch area for quite a while, at least a day, because I simply just didn't have the eggs. But with this change, I've to the Dungeoneering, I'm getting hatch packs quite often. You can see there I've got 4 eggs there. There's a hatch pack that I didn't notice. It's only a regular, so it'll probably give me, yep, there's the uncommon. But I have got like I've got 3 mythics and a legendary here. I did get a celestial before, which I used an instant open on. That's really what I'm trying to save the instant opens for. If I can't get any, I'll use them on the mythic, but I'm trying to find more celestials. But that celestial that I did open was a Yeti, which was one that I didn't have. So yeah, doing really well in this area here. So 75 coins there. Nearly missed that. Doesn't look like there's any mushrooms up there. Maybe somebody's beat me to it. No, it is not. Alright, I'm ignoring the other mobs. I just don't have the pets to do it. So let's see. Just looking for the red name tags. Okay, is there somebody else here? Or is it just not? Let's just dive down. Or has it just not refreshed yet? I did see a player who does tend to like this area has joined. Maybe he's here that I can't see. Alright. Yeah, so look, I got 1,287 coins. I want to get to 1,500 to do a 24-hour pack open. And then I can open that legendary that I have. Let's just come in here. I'll grab a few of these. The other thing as well is that Dungeoneering is giving me that, like that gave me 3 pet coins then instead of just the 1. So Dungeoneering quite useful for pets, which I did know, somebody did mention it, that yeah, pet coins Dungeoneering is helpful, but because I don't use Dungeoneering in anything else, like I don't bother with the dungeons themselves all that much, and I don't use Dungeoneering in the Clash because I use Hooked to get my stuff. I wasn't really worrying about it, but I thought, oh yeah, I'll try it. And 105, there we go. And yeah, so I'm getting a lot more. So what am I up to? 1,400. So if I'm lucky here. Oh, where are you going? Come here. Gotcha. And these mushrooms, like, they're usually one shots. There's 50 coins. Okay. Yeah, these mushrooms are usually one shots, and if you miss your first shot, Okay, they can cause a bit of issue. I don't think I've been hit once even. Actually, no, I did. I got hit once. That was in a fight where I missed 7 in a row. And I think it was actually on the 5th or 6th miss that the mushroom finally decided to actually hit me. But, I mean, what's 25% to miss at 7 in a row? Alright, anyway, let's see if we can find some more. I've got 1539. Let's see if we can see what Graph has for sale. Oh, where is he? Back here. Graph, do you have? No, you don't. Okay, what time? Oh, okay, it's nearly top of the clock. Let's just go to a few graphs and see if I can find a that's an instant, that's a 1 hour. Here we go, 24 hours. Let's grab that. Okay, and so if we go into pets, hello Mr. Goat. Legendary, just added in, so it's only got just under 24 hours. Let's do that. Wolf pet, already got that one. The only legendary I need is a flamingo. Alright, okay, let's go back to... No, that's not what I wanted. Let's go back to here. Now I do have, I think I've got 2 instant hatches. They're not free, I actually did pay for them. I think I got them from the Stormbreaker. But like I said, I might save them for if I get Celestials. 105, that's nice. So the problem with opening mythic pets is it's 1500 to do a 24-hour, so you can't really do a 24-hour part thing because they take 2 days to open. So you need to spend the 2500 to do the instant open, but then the instant open is better on the Celestials because they have an extra day again. So the mythics are sort of like stuck between, well, I can't use one and I don't want to use the other. At least that's me anyway. I do have quite a few Celestials that I need. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Celestials that I need. I only have 2 mythics, so that's basically the main reason why I want to stick with saving them for the Celestials, so I can pretty much leave the there's a couple up there, pretty much leave the instant hatches for the Celestials. Oh, I missed the jump. Ooh, nearly dropped it. Okay, now there's one. Okay. $90 pet coins. Already up to 524, so it doesn't take long to get up to the 1500 to get the 24 hours. Takes a little bit longer to get to 25, but here's another 50. Alright, there's none other that I can see up here. So again, just looking at the name tags, plenty of name tags down there. No red ones. No red ones at all. Can I see any down here? Yeah, what's over here? Lots of coins. Alright, well, while there's no red ones around, let's see if we can come over here and go to the top. Okay, oop. Alright, so quite a few coins up here. Grab these. There's some more coins over there, but I will wait until I come back down again. Okay. Right. I'll get the water, the slow ones. Okay, and then come up here. Okay, so if there hasn't been anybody up here, there is quite a few. I think that's about it. Okay, more in here. And back out again. Some up here. And that's about it for up here. But that was a lot of coins. Alright, now that area down below, there's one up there, I'm not going to worry about it. Oh, there's some mushrooms. So fall down here, go along the edge. Yeah, there's a few more. And back to the mushrooms. Okay, 50 pet coins. While I'm here, I'll grab these. What am I doing? Oh, I see up there. Okay, some more hatch packs would be nice. Now, can I get over there? Ah, nearly. Alright. Okay. Alright, well I'm just going to keep doing this. Hopefully I will get more than a common egg. Get some more hatch packs. But like I said, I do have I think it's three mythic eggs on hatch at the moment. So I'm rather happy with that considering I had nothing half an hour ago or an hour ago. Oh, missed. Missed again. 2 misses. Oh, I got that one. Okay. 75. Alright. Okay, alright. I will have a break. We'll break from recording. I'll keep doing this and I'll see you after the break. Hey, welcome back everyone. Alright, it's been quite a while since I did the last recording session. I have been mainly grinding, and I've been mainly grinding the pet area. As you can see on the right hand side, I have 10,000 pet coins. The reason I've got 10,000 pet coins is that I have gotten the extra some of the extra pets that I needed. Mainly the flamingo in legendary, so I've got all the legendaries I need. So now I'm just looking for a golem in mythic, and then I've got 5 in celestial. So I have been grinding the pet arena trying to get eggs. Unfortunately, I've been pretty unlucky in what I get. So let's have a look at pets and the hatch. I don't think I've got anything in there at the moment. No, I don't. So I've got to basically either buy the eggs, and mythic eggs are just ridiculously expensive. I did find a couple for fairly cheap a few days ago. That was lucky, but you know, the ones that are in there that aren't selling, which obviously are overpriced because they're not selling, are for like $450,000, and I don't want to spend that. So let me just see if I can find any more eggs. I haven't looked today. Elite hatch packs for 100. That's, I mean, more chance of getting common from that. So that's not much good. Chrome hatch pack 200. How much are those prestige coins? 450. Okay. I'm getting to the point where I can prestige a couple of prestige a couple. Alright, so that's a legendary for 250. That's too much. I mean, I sold legendary for well under that. So there's one there. Yeah, 400,000. That's too much. So I've got to go and do some more pet grinding. Now I have okay. I've also got lots of levels, as you can see there. I've got 472 levels. I haven't been doing anything with them. Basically, I'm just going to save them up for when for Void, which is out tomorrow. I do actually need E-Lapis, so let's have another quick look. See if anybody is selling any amount of E-Lapis. So what's that? That's 40,000 each. Bit much. No. Yeah, there's hardly anything in the auction house at the moment. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I probably have to do some earth mining to try and get some lapis. I do have, I think, quite a bit of stuff. Let me have a look. Yeah. So that's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that's probably about 10 E-Lapis. There's 5 E-Lapis there. Is that a, yeah, that's an enhanced block. Yeah, there's 5 elapids there. There's about 10 there, so I've got quite a few. Anyway, all right. So, what was I going to do? All right. So what I have been doing then, like I said, is grinding the pet area. I might just go through and do another quick grind at the moment. See, I've got lots of eggs. These are all, there's a couple of legendaries there, but they're all, I've been selling eggs at a ridiculous rate. And for really cheap too. So, yeah, they've all sold. So what I've been doing is I'll go, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of those. 4 of those, that's 10. 2 of those, that's 12. 1 of those, we'll make it 2 of those. There you go. So, auction house, create 250. So I'm selling common pet eggs for 250. So let's just do all those. Okay, so that was all of the common ones. The uncommons. The uncommons I'm usually selling for 1,000, I think. There we go. And the rares, I am selling for I think I was selling for 2,500, but I don't think that's really expensive enough. So let's sell them for 5,000. See if they sell. If they don't, I'll take them back and sell them a bit cheaper. And then the epics, I'll sell for, make it 15,000. That's probably really cheap, but that's okay. There you go. So they're all sold. So that's basically what I've been doing. I've been putting in lots of eggs in the auction house, trying to sell them for relatively cheap. These are just extras that I've got that I hadn't been able to sell, or rather that where my auction house was overflowing. And I have a few more. So what I've done is I've made a little sculpture over here. Looks like a little, I don't know what it is. It's a little frog maybe? Little axolotl, little frog, little something. Yeah. Okay. But some of the keen-eyed of you can see that there is actually a switch there, and if you look in here, there is a iron post there. And look at that, there's some water there. That's a bit strange, isn't it? And if we look up here, oh look, I wonder what this does. And oh, there's not one up there. So there you go. So you as viewers can see, there we go, I've already sold that for 15,000. And viewers can see that this may drop something, and if I'm talking about eggs, you may realize what it's dropping. There is redstone in here. That means it does only drop every 5 minutes or so, we don't get people getting too much. There's not many in there. There's probably only about 15 or 20 eggs in here. And what I will probably do is I will only turn it on whilst I'm active. So if you see this and you want to come and see if there's any eggs in here, you're more than welcome. I beg you not to be too greedy and just stand there and take everything, but we'll see. I'll probably take a look and see what's happening every now and again. And but yeah, seeing that I have completed my legendary, you may actually find some legendary eggs in there. So there you go. So that's basically what I've been doing, and that's a little secret that that my viewers may take advantage of. Okay. So what I want to do now is I'll go back to the pet area. Now, let me see. So I go to pet area 5 for now. Okay. Odin is active by the looks of it. And alright. I don't know what pet I've got active at the moment. Let's have a look. We'll stand here. We'll go pets, and it's my fire one is active. Okay. All right. So what I have been doing is just basically this one, getting all the mushrooms. Mushrooms are usually, if I don't fail the first one, mushrooms are usually one hit. So if I see mushrooms, yep, I use my fire and go and kill them. However, there's a lot of people around in this area, and sometimes the mushrooms are not as plentiful as they can be. So what I do then is I go into the pet area and change out my starter for my water pet. Now he's only at fairly low, so let's just heal him up a bit if I've got some healing potions. I do. Okay, I'll just heal him twice. And so attack the this. Now he's got a health of 55, but I've got this one here, which is basically the same as my main on the fire, which is 35 with a 75% chance, and of course I failed. Oh boy. Okay, try again. Okay, so he put up a damage reduction, not much one though, so if I get this, there we go. So usually I 2-hit or 3-hit that one there, although I do take a little bit more damage because, okay, yep, you want to have another go? Or this is obviously a different one, but yeah. So, I failed again. That's 3 in a row where I failed the first one. Come on. Alright, so I've taken damage. Oh, come on. That's 3. Can we make it 4? We can. That's 4. Can we make it 5? We did 2. That's 5 in a row. Let's go for 6. Hey, we made a 6. So we've got 5 fails in a row on a 75% chance. I think I should go buy a lottery ticket. And there's another one. No, I did do... No, hang on. What am I pressing? No, yeah, there is another one. Seven out of 8. 8 out of 9. 9 out of 10. Hey, I got 2 in a row. Amazing. 9 out of 10 failed on a 75% chance. This is like the worst. That's the worst I've ever done. Anyway, okay. So yeah, so trying to get these hatch packs, trying to get the chrome ones if I can. Obviously I don't get much of a chance, but there you go. So rare pet egg. Now, the the graphs do actually sell pet eggs, but they're quite expensive. Not pet eggs, hatch packs. I mean, a chrome hatch pack, which isn't even the highest, is I'll buy that. Chrome hatch pack is like 5,000, so that's half of what I've got. So I'm not really at the point at the moment where I'm going to do that. I think it was a chrome hatchback was that much. Maybe it was a hollow. If it's a hollow for 5,000, I might do it, but I'll probably only do it when I have at least 10,000. At least 10,000 coins. So I'm not spending more than half of my coins on a there's an elite. I'm not spending more than half of my coins on a hatchback where I could get a common, but we'll see. The other thing though is that the void pass. The Void Cloud Pass is going to be open and available tomorrow, and doing that will get me some hatch packs. So I'm not too worried about this. I'm not going to go and spend all of my stuff on hatch packs when I can get some free ones from the pass. So I might just come here, do some grinding, get lots of coins. Yeah, there's nothing here. Get lots of coins, and then eventually I will I'll get the hatchback. But if I do get having this many coins means that as soon as I get a mythic or a celestial, then I'm able to go and buy a instant hatch for 2,500 and hatch it straight away, which I'm happy to do. 2,500 is pretty easy to get. Okay, there we go. So 2 hit. That was finally not a bad actual fight. So fight. So most of the time, like I said, if there's lots of people around here, and you can see that there's a couple of people with the bar down the bottom there, you can see people hanging around. If there's lots of people around here, usually they're doing what I do and trying to get the mushrooms. So it's a good idea to switch things up and go for the magma cubes instead. Not quite as efficient, but still not too bad. It would be good to also have a strategy for the husks, but the husks have 75 health, and they are quite what would you say? They're quite dangerous, not dangerous, aggressive. They're quite aggressive. Mushrooms will rarely attack you. Even if you miss, they will do a damage reduction or a heal, whereas the husks will pretty much always just attack. And and with 75 health, you've got to do usually three attacks to kill them. And as you saw before, yeah, the chances of getting 3 in a row are pretty slim, seeing that I got 1 out of 10 hits. There we go, there's another hatch pack. Let's have a look. So I don't really bother too much with the husks. I'll just go for the magma cubes and the mushrooms. I did try going into the 6th area, come on, to see what mobs were there. Actually, I might just do that after this fight. Let's go have a look. So the good thing about this area is the mushrooms have got like 35 health. That's nothing. The magma cubes have got 50 or 55. That's nothing. If we go into the area 6, and this has got Zoglins, Soplified Piglins, and I think it's Blazes, I'm not sure, but Zoglins are have got 75 health. So they are fire, so they I've got the 35 damage, 75% with my fire one. These ones have got 65 health. They're metal, but my metal starter is pretty weak. Hasn't got too much of a too good of an attack. I think the other one was Blazes. It looks like the Blazes have been farmed, because the Blazes aren't too bad. There's a Blaze over here, right? Yeah, the Blazes aren't too bad. If we have a look at the Blaze, oh, don't run away. Come here, I want to look at you. Alright, there we go. The Blazes are, yeah, so they're only 50, and they're water as well. So I've got a water one at the moment. So miss. Okay, but the thing with these Blazes is that they're a little bit more, again, aggressive than the magma cubes, I think. And the thing is that, yeah, there we go. And the thing is, I'd rather be in the same area as the mushrooms and fight a water mob there, than being here, where there's only really one mob to go for. So the good thing about this 5th area is 2 mobs aren't too bad. 2 out of the 3 mobs aren't too bad. So let's go back. Now, of course, this all might change with the release of the new islands. I might tomorrow, when Void releases, I'll probably try and get to the next islands straight away and see if I can see what the mobs are there. But of course, they'd have to be pretty amazing to be able to beat the 2 out of 3 mobs in this in this floor. So looking around for the red name tags, doesn't seem to be many around. Tink is here. I'm pretty sure she does what I do and go after the mushrooms. I'm not following you, Tink. Just going in the same direction as you. Yep, she's gonna... No, she's going that way. Where's she going? Is there a mob? Oh no, she's following the coin path. Ah, okay. So Tink might have a pretty good dungeoneering set and get lots of coins that way. Now there are no red tags up there. It probably doesn't come through very well with in YouTube, but yeah. So it but there's no red tags up there, so I'm not going to bother up there. So I might have to go back to killing the magma cubes. Oh, there's one over here actually. They might be just starting to respawn a little bit. Do I have fire? Yes, I've got my fire. Okay. Alright, so there we go. Oh, and I missed again. Come on. 2. Let's go for 5 out of 9 again. 5 out of 9. 9 out of 10. 3. Oh, okay. Alright, I was going to say I think the staff have switched the numbers around a bit there. 75% failure rate. Okay. Right, I'll just pick up these coins. So I've got couple. I put a little bit more of. I don't know whether I mentioned this earlier. I did put a little bit more dungeoneering on my armor set. So I think I pretty much get 3 of coins whenever I pick up the coins every time, which is great. There we go, 75. So yeah, so nearly 11,000 pet coins. Here we go. Maybe here. Oh, I'm running out of food. All right. Okay. Yep. Okay. I'll pat you. How's that? Okay. Yeah, okay, so, yeah, let's see. Okay, so there's one up there. You probably can't see that in YouTube, but just where my cursor, above where my cursor is, there is a little red name tag. So I'm just going to go up there. So this is usually quite a fruitful thing to do. It takes a little bit of time. You've got to go up quite a few ladders, but there we go. Can I get him from there? Okay. Yeah. So there's one there, and hopefully, if I turn around, oh come on! It's a 75% chance. I shouldn't be pressing the button multiple times. Yeah, so there's no more up here. Now there are lots of husks, that's because nobody goes for the husks. There are a couple of magma cubes. So while I'm up here, I am going to change to my water pet and kill these guys, and hopefully by the time I do, I'll get some more spawns up here. So either either some more cubes or some more mushrooms. Okay, so there's 90 coins, and $90 coins again. Okay. Yeah. All right. So yeah, I do get a respawn, and it's a husk. That's really useful. Yeah, so many husks, nobody wants them. Alright. So, okay, well, I've got my water pet on, so let's go for more of these. Okay, and mushrooms have just spawned, so let's quickly change to a fire pet. And Okay, actually that's 2 chrome hatch packs, that's good. Right, I'll do the chrome hatch packs after I finish off these mushrooms. Okay, any more around? Lots of coins, but I can't see the mushrooms. No, okay. Alright, so let's see what we got out of these chrome hatch packs. A legendary? Close. Alright. Alright, so still need to do some more. Okay, so it's just turned past the hour, so let's go and have a look at what Graf has got in his shop at the moment. Right, so chrome hatch pack is 2.5, which seems, I think the hollow hatch pack is 5. Chrome hatch pack is 2.5. I'm not going to spend 2.5 on a chrome, but let's go and see if any of the other ones have the hollow one. Chrome. Regular. Chrome again. Lots of chrome ones, but the problem with chrome is, yeah, your chance is quite low. Chance of getting a good egg anyway. It's still fairly low, not there. Alright, last one. And then I think I might just call it and I'll finish off the video, I think. Yeah, regular hatch pack. Okay, alright, so that's it for today. I think I will call it for now. I have been saving up my votes for Void. Not too many of them, but I've got like 11. I've got another 4 coming through, so 15 for Void, which will get me up to, what's that, 27. Let's get me to 700 cloud coins tomorrow, so that's great. So that'll let me buy the Void Pass and leave me with 2,800 plus another 700 is 3,500. And the monthly key, I believe, is 3,300, isn't it? 3,200, yes, it's got plenty. Okay, alright. So I'll be able to get 1 monthly key, and I might do that with Void and get a chance to get some good stuff. But there we go. So, yeah, come and have a check this out. Don't spend too much time here. If the switch is up, means it's turned off, nothing happens. If the switch is down, means it's turned on. Come and see if you can grab a prize for free. If I am AFK, I will probably switch it off. But yeah, there we go. Okay, so thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy the video, and see you next time.